So here on YouTube, we call this man the boss, right? Or Big Daddy. There's a reason why we call him Big Daddy or we call him the boss, because everybody thinks he's in charge, right? He's in charge of what exactly? What exactly is this guy in charge of? I've yet to see what he's in charge of. Seems like most of the things that he speaks about are bullshit. Talks about other people. Makes things up about other people. For fun. For laughs, right? Nothing wrong with that. Everybody needs a good laugh. I've gotten a good laugh out of him. He ain't said a damn thing yet that ain't been laughable. Seems to me like everybody on this fucking website always tries to make somebody out to be laughable. But they keep on trying. And the people that they're making laughable, well, hell, they just keep on coming back and stating their case. Defending their fucking ground, stating that there's nothing here to laugh at, I'm dead fucking serious. But this man, Big Daddy, he states he is laughable. He wants to be laughable. He's made a career on YouTube out of being laughable. He says, and I quote, "I'm a laughable motherfucker. Please laugh at me. I will make videos for 5 years." He's contracted by Google to do it. "I will make videos for 5 years per Riley to make people laugh." Doesn't matter who he steps on. Doesn't matter who he makes fun of. Doesn't matter who he supports. He gets away with murder every fucking time because he makes people laugh. The people that laugh, though, are the question. I don't necessarily think that Riley gets the kudos for this. I don't think he gets the rights to be the king of YouTube because he makes people laugh. He found people to laugh that are the degenerates of society. They are the degenerates of common knowledge. They simply don't have anything else in their lives. So when Riley makes them laugh, they simply feel validated for being douchebags. But that's just my opinion. I don't know these people. I've never met them. I only know their sock accounts. I only know them as Riley props. So I've missed something. In 5 fucking years on YouTube, I've missed something. I don't know why people follow Riley. I couldn't tell you. I could form an opinion. But it would only be an educated one in this community, just like anybody else, that doesn't comment Riley's videos. Other than the people that say, "I think Riley is the king of YouTube because," and they always leave a question mark because the rest of it is riddled in bullshit douchebaggery. They like to laugh. There you go, Riley. You got what you've always wanted. Everybody in this fucking community watches you and laughs at you because you're funny. You're funny. How does that make you feel, Riley, that you're funny? Your channel is not a comedian channel. Your channel does not represent all the funny motherfuckers in the United States of America. People simply see you as fucking funny. You're a funny fucking guy. Doesn't matter what you do, it comes out funny. So nobody, in other words, takes you serious. Why? Because you're a funny motherfucker. No. So I guess anything that anybody ever says about you, including myself, which has been my claim to fame, saying that you are the king of laws, holds no merit. Because the king of laws would never try to be fucking funny, would he? I need to calm down. I need to do what I've been trying to do for 2 fucking weeks now, but this douchebag is too much of a pussy to actually come up here and speak to me on a podcast. This is his last fucking chance. Blah, because I know he's a douche. Blah, because I know he's scared. Blah, because I know it's bullshit. It's gonna fall on deaf fucking ears, but I'll follow this goddamn video all the way home. Pick it up, man. Pick it up. Pick it up!
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 51629748446 not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Well, there you have it, Riley. I tried to call you. And again, no response. You're not the daddy of YouTube. Not by a long shot. This is on the real. I called you out. I tried to make this happen. You couldn't do it. The rest is on you. You have a pleasant day. There you have it, folks. Riley could not do a podcast. That just shows you what the laws are all about. That was your daddy. This is Torb. See you next. Well, the last call was a miserable fail. You see, this is what happens when I try to do podcasts, keeping it real with somebody, and they know I'm coming. This is why I don't like to tell them I'm coming, because they hide like Riley did. He just fucking hid. That's fine. No problem there. I told people all they had to do was tell me that they didn't want to be on the podcast. I wouldn't bother them. But this Riley, he kept on making videos, one after fucking another, telling me he wanted to do it, and that I was hiding from him. But then I go to call him again, and he still ain't there. And he knew I was coming. Facts are facts, people. This is business when it comes to podcasting, keeping it real. Riley bowed out. He tapped out. Bitch, you're done. Now, with that said, you say I don't fuck with the podcast. I've been trying to tell you all that. I don't fuck with them. I'm not going to fuck with them. It's never going to happen. Nobody's going to taint this shit. Riley just got punked out for being the bitch that he is and not keeping it real. Laws, fuck that. Riley, you go take your side of YouTube. You enjoy it for the rest of your life. I hope, wish you the best. That's on the up and up. Just stay the fuck away from me. Keep your shit over there. And don't forget to flush. I'm going to try another one. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Here we go. Special guest and all that. Ain't no way these people picking up. Too much to hide.
Hello?
Cameo.
Fuck you.
There you go. There you have it. Thank you very much for the podcast. I'm sure the audience will appreciate that sentiment. Well, there you have it, folks. Straight from the horse's mouth. Those who can't keep it real, do what you just heard. And that's a Saturday night wrap-up for Torp's podcast. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Torp out. Being that as it may, I just called Riley, no response whatsoever. I called Cameo, she told me to fuck off. You know, I expected this at some point in the podcast season to go this way. There are going to be some people that don't want the truth out there. There are going to be some people that have been hurt by the truth. I understand that completely because I myself have watched these people play. And they only are happy when things are going their way. And tonight, and for the last 2 or 3 months, they have not gone their way. And they have been eventually, as I see it, eventually, they have been completely disturbed by this fact. And that's the way it's always been with these people. If I was to call up and say, I love you, you're the best thing that's ever happened since sliced bread, you got the best videos on the planet, and I need to be in your group, I need to be with you on Skype, I love you to death, you know, everybody else sucks but you, they'd have picked up my call. They would have picked up my call. But I'm not done yet. I got one more number, and I'm going to let this go. I told people I would not harass them. If they don't want to keep it real, if they don't want to get on a podcast, they don't have to. I only call once. Riley knows this, Cameo knows this. I call once. They don't want to be on it, I'm not going to force the issue. But I got 2 numbers for Riley. I've also got 2 for Cameo. I'm not going to disturb her home. I have the ability to do this, but I'm not going to do this. Here's the reason why. She's expressed her wishes. She does not wish to be on the podcast. She does not want to keep it real. She does not want to tell us how she feels in the real. Only on YouTube, which we all know is shit. So I'm going to call Riley on a second number. I have not done this yet. This is not harassment. They do not wish to talk. I'm not going to ask them any questions. I'm going to simply let them tell me to fuck off, and that's the end of it. So here's the second. Blah, 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 blah. Ain't nothing will happen out of this, I guarantee it. But at least you can hear it.
You have reached the office of Riley the Roofer and Siding. I am sorry there is no one at this time. If you would leave your name, phone number, and the purpose of your call will be returned as soon as possible. When you hear the beep, please leave your message. Thank you for calling.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
First of all, Riley, I hate the messages they got out there in New York. That's awful. It's like 15 prompts just to get to this part. I tried to call you on your cell phone. Now I'm trying to call you on your business line. Null and void on both. I've done my best. Can I contact you? I respect your wishes. You do not wish to do a podcast. All you had to do is say so. You did not, so I kept coming back as your request, and you dismissed it, so that's fine. I will never contact you again about the podcast. I will never contact you again on this phone line. You, sir, have a nice day. The best to you and yours. I will never contact you again, per your request, as we have spoken of. Good day, sir. There you have it, folks. Mr. Riley, the king of YouTube, and Cameo, the king of Second Life, or the queen of King. I don't know if she got penis or not. The queen of Second Life. Neither one of them have what it takes to be on a podcast. I can't help that. I never will in my lifetime be able to understand these type of people, but now you might get a little insert to it. There are certain people that can, and there are certain people that cannot. You have met the cans, and you have met the knots. Personally, I like cans and bottles. Cheers, y'all. We'll get back to some real people on the next one. As far as these two go, I wish them both the best in life. But now we know why they hide. Torp out.